Welcome back. I'm very excited today. This is something I tried last year, and it's Declaration Grooming Darkfall. I tried a sample in the original Bison base last year and I liked it a lot. I didn't end up getting it because I'd spent too much money that month. So it's a seasonal release that is, I think it's been released 3 years running, maybe 4. And it's one of their more popular seasonal scents. And it is for the first time ever in the Icarus base. As you can see, it's a totally different label from the last one. I'll put a picture of the old label right here. The Icarus base was introduced this past, I believe it was April, and it was supposed to be a one-off. It was a collaboration with Chantilly and Luxe in the Santal Austere scent. And then it was so popular, and at the time it was the most highly touted soap base. That may change soon, who knows. Barrister Man's got some stuff cooking that I've tried and it's really good, but this is, by all accounts, the best soap base on the market right now, according to many people. They are now doing all their seasonal scents in this base. So they did a 3-scent summer sampler with samples on maggardrazors.com, and then they released full tubs of it, and it was Shore Lemon, and I got to review Contemplation, which is a green sagey scent. And those are on sale right now, I believe, for a discounted price. And for the fall, they had 3 other scents. One was Darkfall here. Then they had Dirtyver, and another one that I cannot remember. It's like a dark red label, much like this one. It's the same label with a different title and a different color. But yeah. So this is probably the biggest, and probably going to be the biggest selling of their seasonal scents for this Icarus soap release. It might be the most popular one too, who knows, but very excited to try it. This will not be my first impressions of it, but will be the first time that I've tub lathered Icarus. I tried a sample before, and typically before I got my first tubs of Declaration Grooming soaps a couple months ago, I'd only tried the samples. I tried maybe 7 of them, and I only got one good shave out of those. So I just had trouble dialing in that softer soap base. So oftentimes when I give a score to a sample, it just isn't, I don't know, sometimes I have to rescore it later when I try it from a tub, because I'm a face latherer. I get better lathers out of face lathering rather than bowl lathering, or even loading directly from a sample as opposed to loading from a tub. So expect to compare this to my last review of Icarus from a sample. I think it will be a little bit higher, but we'll see if that is the case. But without any further ado, let's get the shave on the road. Let's see. Darkfall is a much stronger scent than I'm normally used to from Declaration. That Bandwagon, I have Bandwagon, it's one of my favorite scents from them. It's pretty strong, but usually they're more in the mid-range. This is a strong scent, about an 8.5 off the container. And we'll see how it opens up lathered here. It's been a year since I used the Bison tallow iteration. But a notable feature of the Icarus base as opposed to the Bison tallow base is that it is very firm. Like, it's high end on firm. I can't even hardly move it with my finger. Got some Curate Epices handy. Look how soft that is. It's one of the softest soaps. It's on the softer end, and as a result, if you use this a lot and load heavily, especially with a badger brush or a very dense knot, it will not last long. Alright. But despite the firmness, it's an easy to load soap. Let's get this base layer down. And back to the scent. This is a very smoky, very woodsy type of scent. It reminds me of burning leaves. Or really, in a lot of ways, it reminds me of the aftermath of after someone has burned leaves and that singed undergrowth, dryness that's in the air after a bonfire. It's supposed to mimic the smell of the woods after the leaves have started to fall, or really have fallen for a while. But in the deep south, I live more in the I live in northeastern Tennessee, so it's the south, but it's a little different. But if you've been down into like Texas or Mississippi, Alabama, and the deeper areas where there's still forests, and like the older forests that have a lot of trees, a lot of variety of trees, and have a lot of undergrowth, and just decades of leaves laying, just laying on the ground, if they haven't been covered or, cleared away by wind or wildfires. There's just this smell in the air of a mixture of live wood and dead wood and all kinds of leafy scents. I like it, and this very, very accurately portrays that scent, recaptures it. But the scent notes are agarwood, cloves, amber, cinnamon, birch tar, and tree moss, and there's another, benzoin. Yeah, benzoin. And those are all the scent notes listed on trythatsoap.com. Declaration does not list their scent notes anymore, but they previously had, and so you can go look on trythatsoap.com if you ever forget. I think this remains exactly the same lathered, so it's about an 8.5 out of the container and lathered on your face. Some people may think it's weaker, some people think it's a little stronger, but it's a pretty potent scent nonetheless. And other scents that I've tried that are similar to it would be Mickey Lee Soapworks Unforgiven. All right. Plate 2 with a extra green blade. Got about 4 days growth. As you can tell from the feedback of the razor, there's quite a bit there. This is one of the best performing soaps out there, and I absolutely agree with that. You can see it's a very whipped up. It takes a lot of water, but whipped up, it's very shiny, very dense and creamy. It's kind of in between yogurt and whipped cream for me. I guess it depends on the water you put in with it. Because it's a little, it takes it a bit to get that sheen. It's not instantaneous, but you gotta work with it some. But man, is it good. It's elite in every metric. Primary and residual slickness. And I'll do it against the grain pass on my cheeks with the lather rinsed off, just to demonstrate that here in a minute. The post shave is very, very awesome. It gets top marks all around. I do think though that the upcoming Barrister Man, but I've tried the prototype. It's public knowledge now, is on Reddit, so I'm not blowing any gasket or blowing any news here, blowing a whistle or whatever. I do think it will be better. The 7th version of it I tried is the absolute best I've tried, and it's a little better than this. But this is stellar stuff. It is more expensive than the Bison tallow, but it will last longer. It's firmer. It will last a long time. I think Darkfall is $24, the rest are $22, and the normal Bison tallow offerings are $18. So it's $6 an ounce for Darkfall, but it's a stellar scent. It's definitely a luxury item. And right now, this is October 1st as I am recording this. Right now, West Coast shipping has free shipping, so jump on that. Yeah. Okay, rinse this part off. You can probably hear there's a little bit of hair left. I'm gonna do it against the grain pass here just to demonstrate. No problem at all. Glides fine as if I had the lather still there. You will have no issue buffing with this stuff. I don't buff on my neck, regardless of the soap, because my neck is just so sensitive, but here, no problem at all. I don't suspect I'll have any burns, so there you have it. Top marks. All right, stellar shave with this. I do not need a post-shave product, and I may not actually use one. So, unconditional surrender, may have to wait for next time. I don't need it. Smell good already. Nothing feels bad on my face. I've not even used alum. I just don't feel the need to use it. I feel awesome. So yeah, it's a little pricey, but it's also a limited edition. So if you have a reaction to it, or just don't like the scent, you will be able to get most of your money back. Especially if you only do like I recommend taking a little sample off and test lathering it before you lather it up. But I already knew I liked it, so I went with the tub lather. So awesome stuff. Check it out. West Coast Shaving, Maggot Razors, Declaration Grooming. I think top of the chain has it. All the major like third party sellers has it. So go get some. West Coast Shaving has free shipping. Don't forget about that, at least for the time being. So thanks for watching, and if you like the video, please consider liking it and subscribing. Please comment below if you have any questions about this stuff. I'll have links below where you can buy it. And as always, until next time.